It's just another cabin. Looks more like a shop or something.
Is there a sign on it?
Nope.
How's that chair?
It's pottery.
Yeah, it's a pottery.
It's pottery.
Yeah.
Because
There's the wheel.
there's a pottery wheel.
So it's a pottery shop.
And it looks like it does get used from time to time.
Yeah.
Because there's water down there. This would go around.
Yeah.
There's water in that.
That's probably the chair they set on to use it. This is the one for display.
Yeah, it's a pottery wheel.
There's another pottery wheel right there.
Yeah.
Pottery wheel too.
Levi, we're almost to your favorite part.
Oh, the blacksmith is back.
Good. Boy, it is a horrible hot weekend.
To a reenactment. We
don't
portrayed
care about these
1800s
stories.
just before the Civil War. Me moving into Florida because I was widowed. Well, I had just been widowed. And he was my brother moving me to Florida because in Florida, women at that stage was allowed to own property if they were a widow.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was going to set me up in my own little farm. And he was even going to buy me a servant to help me with it.
That was the backstory, right, Carolyn?
Huh?
That was the backstory for your
Yeah, that was the
reenactment.
backstory for our
Yeah, yeah.
portrayal in it. He was even going to buy me a slave to help me with the farm. And that was the 1800s.
Yeah, yeah, it was, yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's what life was like.
See how he does the fan? I wonder how they do it. Now, let us watch this. I don't have it on. See, I didn't get that.
You know, it'd be boring if you only have one thing to wear for.
I know, I had a whole wardrobe.
'Cause
And I made costumes for the other.
A little too hot today to be working on the bigger ones.
Yes.
These, you know, I can only pump out one or two of those before getting tired, having to take a break.
Does the gift shop have any of your handiwork in it?
Oh yeah, all the forged metal things in there I made.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind when we go to the gift shop.
Yeah. 'Cause I need more hooks for my back porch.
Well, I sell both sizes. I have the smaller ones in there and then the bigger ones. Different shapes and sizes. But today's just been a small hook day, just because it's easier to manage when you're dealing with extreme heat. You can, you know, if you're feeling hot, you don't have to stop your work because, you know, each one only takes around 5 minutes, give or take. So it's not like if you stop, you have to really restart your work later on. You can just finish up your piece, go on. So yeah.
Now, do you teach this?
Do I teach this? I've only been learning for about 3.5 years. Eventually I'd like to, you know, probably get into having my own shop one day. Being able to have people and apprentices come in and learn and take classes and, you know, maybe even hire them, we'll work together, make things, sell things. But as for now, I do this I did this on my spare time. This is my first time getting paid for it. I've been working for about 8 weeks here, and I love it. It's a lot of fun.
Isn't that cool?
I have a question, Levi. You may ask questions.
Yes.
Oh yeah, feel free to.
This kid enjoys museums. You know, a lot of kids are bored, they want to know when they're done.
Yeah.
This one loves to go to places like this.
Well, that's good. I mean, I was the same way. I love going, especially to DC. DC was my favorite place to go as a kid because of all the museums.
Oh, I want to go so bad. I just never been there yet.
You should make your way there. You know, if you stay, it's not too expensive to stay there. If you stay at a hotel or, you know, a smaller inn, not too far, maybe by one of the outskirts where there's still a subway station.
Yeah.
And then if you stay there for 3 or 4 days, that's really all you need to see most of the museums.
We're traveling around the country. We just came back from Gettysburg.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah.
See how he's doing it?
So where's your next stop?
Well, we're going home.
See how
from
easy?
here
He makes it look
because
easy,
we got
doesn't
a
it?
broken RV.
It's not that easy. He just.
But we're going to go out again probably at end of August up to Michigan and back and just see what's interesting on the way.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the way to do it.
We even went all the way across the state just to go to Eaton in Georgia to the Uncle Remus Museum.
Really?
Have you been there?
I haven't. No.
It's very interesting. It's in Eaton in Georgia, and it's from the Joel Chandler Harris stories on Brer Rabbit.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And it's not racist. It's the oral history of the slaves that Joel Chandler Harris wrote when he remembered them being told them as a child.
Yeah.
Look, he just put some more coal in there.
The museum is very interesting. We ended up going to church with her the next day.
Oh man. Now, what part of it? You said it was in Georgia?
Eaton in Georgia. Oh, yeah. Levi, what do you want to ask him? Anything?
But he does make it look easy, doesn't he, Levi?
Bellows.
That big fan thing is a bellow.
These specifically are special because they're a double action bellows, so there's a top and a bottom.
Oh, okay.
Do you make
see 'em.
smaller ones of those?
What's
Like
that?
smaller ones?
Yeah, there are smaller ones, but and I don't know if you see the smaller ones, but it's just one pump of air, another pump. But if you see these ones here, they're actually a top and a bottom. So instead of having one pump of air, I have two. So one on the down and one on the up. So that way I never lose my air.
That's cool. What degree does your fire get to? Do you know?
This fire gets up to around
He's putting it in water.
2,800 degrees.
After he put it in the fire, he put it in some water. And I take it's just like room temperature water.
Oh yeah, it's just sitting out here. And that was just so I could cool down one end of the hook here, so I didn't bend it, that curly cue. Whenever I have parts that I don't want to move any more than I already have, I'll try to cool those down in water. Now we get that first hook.
Oh.
Flip it around, do the same thing on the other side.
Have you ever been in a challenge at Fortune Fire?
Mm-mm. I wish. That'd be a dream of mine. I've always wanted to, but I haven't got good enough at blade making. I mean, I can make a blade. It's not too hard. It's just I haven't gotten to a mastery. Like you see those people on that show. Man, they work quickly and they make some beautiful stuff. But that's just after years and years of doing it.
Just takes time to do it.
I wish I had started younger. I started at 16, but I wish I would have started at like 14. Just because when you're, the younger you start, the more information you can pick up quickly, and also you have a lot more time to work when you're in high school than you do when you're in college. And so I'm 19 right now, so I'm getting into my sophomore year of college. So I rarely have any time to work in metals anymore.
What are you going to college for?
What's that?
What are you going to college for?
Meteorology.
Oh, wow.
So not very closely tied together, but
I don't know about that.
yeah. Well, it's what I enjoy, both of those things. And the issue is blacksmithing's not really a real job,
No.
whereas meteorology is kind of a real job.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at, and so I find ways here and there to do metal work whenever I have a chance.
We live Levi and I live in the middle of an Amish community
Oh wow.
where there's Amish all around us,
Yeah, yeah.
and we have blacksmiths and horseshoers that
Yeah,
come
yeah.
to the farms, and so there's
Now
definitely.
he's going to probably
blacksmith
bend it the other
shops
way
there.
now. See?
Yeah, and that's where those places really, things like farms are one of the last places where things like
See how he did that?
farrier work and that type of metal work and blacksmithing still exists.
Right.
But since it's just degrading so quickly,
Right.
that does mean though that those people are being paid a lot.
Yeah.
Water.
If I wanted to be a farrier, I could get a lot of money from that.
Yeah.
It's just I really, even though I want to live out in the country, I don't want to do blacksmithing as my job.
Yeah.
I never really wanted to stress me out. Since it's kind of the art that I do, I'd rather it
And
be.
we all do art.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
What type of stuff?
So
She makes paper beads and sculpture.
Oh, what?
I'm a fiber artist.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a drawer.
You do drawing? See, I'm not very. I've always tried. I've never been able to get really good at 2D art, just because I'm so used to 3D stuff. That's how my brain works, is working in 3D.
And I'm a pen and ink sketch artist.
Ah, I love seeing that type of stuff. On social media,
He's going
I
to finish it
follow
now.
Dozens of ink artists.
He's about to finish it off.
Well, he
Can't
has to
take
do
the
his
heat now
twist
to
in
sit
the middle
outside
too.
and do landscaping,
Yeah.
so I'll take
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
home and draw from them. Because I just can't take the heat now at my age.
That's the S shape. That's most of the hook. All that's left to do is get that twist in the center. Cool
You're
down
right.
the water, even out the temperature. Trick to getting an even twist in the center is having an even heat. So I want to make sure.
Here, sir. There's some shade
Right
here.
over here. Come over here. There's some shade right here. That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You guys have a. You guys take a seat right there. Get a picture right here.
He's been making a hook, an S-shaped hook. Now he's going to put a twist in it.
There's a twist right here.
Oh, he's going to use a, what? Can't think of what that's called right this second. A vise, a vise.
These aren't too bad yet.
He's putting it in a vise.
She's from right here, we're from Florida.
Levi.
Goes.
Job and you can't.
Here we go.
Sometimes you just can't believe it.
It's got it hot in the middle.
Look, he's just look at it in the middle.
Well, look at that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Just one single twist in there. Adjust things while it's still in the vise. Everything nice and even.
Wow.
They pulled that fast.
Brush this off.
That's the scale from the fire, right? The fire
Yeah, yeah.
scale.
And all that is basically just like rust. It's iron oxide.
Okay.
Except on a chemical scale, it's more oxygen, less oxygen. That's really the only difference.
Look, now I
But
can
the-
touch it.
The whole idea is one forms when metal gets wet, and one forms when metal gets hot.
And so the only time you really use oil to quench is to quench a knife for the sharpness of the blade edge.
Yes. If I ever need to harden, I prefer to use oil.
Yeah.
But you can use water. And in fact, out here, that's what I use. Is I use oil. Or sorry, water.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see, that's about.
And it's not hot either.
Hello, Blacksmith.
Hey there. How are you doing?
Good.
Isn't that cool?
If
Good.
you know Minecraft,
I like your coon skin cap.
if you know Minecraft, I'm Daniel Boone's father, just to let you know.
You're Daniel Boone's father.
I mean, he's my father.
He's your father. Oh, I was about to say.